NASA guts the American economy to the tune of $59 million every single day, and they can't find better actors? Some of these actors say you can see stars in the blackness of space.
Whilst in space.
That's whilst, Don.
Whilst in space, have you ever looked away from Earth into the black void?
Yeah. Because you can see. Yeah. Because you can see. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, even. Yeah, hell yeah, you can see stars. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever looked away from Earth into the black void?
Yeah. Because you can see. Yeah. Because you can see the stars.
Oh yeah.
And pretty much all the time you can see the stars.
We can see stars, can't we? I mean, it's so routine just for men to be in space. I mean, we can see stars. Yeah. We can see stars. We see stars when we're in space. Yeah.
It's not a black void. I mean, it's black, but there's all kinds of little polka dots.
There's all the stars there, and the cool thing is about it, you can see it during the day.
Yeah, you can, and there's more than stars. You can see planets. You can see moons.
You see the gas Magellan clouds of the Milky Way
you see
galaxy.
The Magellanic clouds.
Magellanic. See, I just wanted the Magellan
clouds. Well, there's a large one and a small
try.
one, right?
Yeah.
And then you can see the zodiacal light.
Whoa.
There's Pluto. And you can see the moon, and there are stars, and you get to drink Tang, and you get to slurp space food from a straw, and stars. Did I mention stars? And stars, and Tang.
Yeah.
And then you can see the zodiacal light.
Whoa.
And other space astronauts say you can't see any stars.
We were never able to see stars from the lunar surface or on the daylight side of the moon by eye without looking through the optics. I don't recall during the period of time that we were photographing the solar what stars we could see. I don't remember seeing any.
Okay, so you can't see stars.
You can see the stars.
Oh yeah.
And pretty much all the time you can see the stars.
Oh, you can see stars.
I don't remember seeing any.
So you can't see them? I'm a little confused here. Oh, okay, we can't agree on that, but at least we can all agree that we have left low Earth orbit, right?
Right now, we only can fly in Earth orbit. That's the farthest that we can go.
Pull this guy's credentials. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's an imposter, not an astronaut. Let's get a second opinion here.
The kinds of technologies that we're testing out on Space Station are definitely helping us with our goals of going beyond low Earth orbit.
Wait a minute. What do you mean goals of leaving lower Earth orbit? Haven't we already done that tons of times? Did you people watch TV or read the news? We did that back in 1969 to 1972 with the Apollo mission. We went way beyond low Earth orbit. We went to the moon, Alice, to the moon. Let's get Obama on this. He'll straighten everything out.
Early in the next decade, the set of crewed flights will test and prove the systems required for exploration beyond low Earth orbit.
Okay, wait a second. We've given NASA, since its inception, over $600 billion. And not only have they not left low Earth orbit, they've been lying to us all this time.
And this is really the beginning, I think, of human beings leaving low Earth orbit.
Beginning to, what are you guys talking about? Let's get Bill Lyer, the science guy, on this. He'll let you know what's going on.
Well, one thing I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth. One thing I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth.
You guys remember this NASA guy? He's the one that told us that they lost the 1960s technology that supposedly took us to the moon.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond.
The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
The ultimate destination is Mars. See, if you gave me all the money in the federal budget today, I could not get a human to Mars.
What you talking about, Will?
I think that what you're doing is taking a shot in the dark. You have no way of knowing if any commercial entity will ever be able to put a man in orbit, no matter how much money you throw at them. What you're doing is you're taking NASA's manned space program and making it a faith-based initiative. Don't! I yield the rest of my time.
So NASA steals $59 million every single day from the American people, and their actors can't even agree on the same Disney script? What are your thoughts on this? Leave them for the world, the Google Thought Police, and maybe stop by Stanley Kubrick's grave and scrawl a little something on his tombstone, because he really needs to be informed that people just aren't following the script.
If you guys enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, and share it with everybody you know. Also, check out over 100 hard-hitting designs in the shirt store, and if you want to support more content, hit me up on Patreon or PayPal. All those links will be in the description and in the pinned comment. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.